we're not... All right, so a lot of you out there are just sick and tired of paying all these heavy, fancy, crazy cable bills, right? So you're looking for ways to be able to cut that down. Maybe you got a spare bedroom and you want to get some great reception on that TV. Well, guess what we have? We've got an antenna. We've got two, actually, antennas that you're going to get with this package that are going to give you built-in 50-mile reception and 30-mile reception to your local cable stations. You can take any virtually dead TV and bring it back to life. And look at how smart Antop is, which is the company that made this. They're going to give you two. They're going to give you one antenna right here, and you see this is the one that you can put in the spare room, all right? This antenna is actually disguised as a picture frame, so you're getting two antennas for two TVs for $39.95 with free shipping. Bill Duggan is here. Bill, you know what? I bought one of these about 3 weeks ago. I have a TV in the workout room that I wasn't using anymore. I'm like, because it used to be Danny's Xbox room. He took the Xbox, so no TV anymore. I hooked it up. I got like 35 channels, and I got all the local stations. I even watched a football game. I was watching an NFL game on it.
We all want to cut the cable. We want to stream. We want to do all that. But normally, like in those auxiliary rooms, or you know, the crafting room, the workout room, the gym, it has no cable box. You have to rent a cable system. Then we might get a streaming stick or a way to stream, but you know, over the airwaves, there's free network television. The local broadcasters actually required by federal law to broadcast over the airwaves, yet we're not accessing it free. So going back to antennas, which is the classic way everyone wants to do it, it allows you to do that. So this is just one of the antennas that you're getting. It's paper thin. You see how it disappears? Because why? It's easy and discreet. 10 foot of cable. You find that sweet spot in your room, and you're gonna be amazed with how many free channels you could be accessing on the daily. So you're getting two antennas today. This paper thin antenna gives you 30 miles in terms of range to really grab all those signals, local signals, whether it's local sporting events, local news, traffic, and all that stuff. The picture frame antenna can give you up to 50 miles in terms of range. So you're covered. You have 50 miles, 30 miles, and also that it helps clean out a lot of the signals that are out there. I mean, you know, there's all those different signals, cell phone signals, cordless phone signals can really mess up the connection. Not with what you're getting from Antop. The picture frame antenna, by the way, in retail alone is about $45. So you're golden. And the thing is, we come over to our big TV over here, which is great. And guess what? Look at all of these amazing channels that I'm getting for free, which is awesome because I don't have to pay for it. I don't have to have that cable box. And the simple thing is, guess what? All you really have to do is get this home and see the channels you've been paying for. And guess what? Right here, I don't know if you guys can see it.
That's the antenna.
This is the antenna, which has been so discreetly hidden in a picture frame. So you can customize it. Your biggest decision is if you want a white picture frame or a black picture frame. So, and you realize you can do it sideways or upright, doesn't matter. And why is this important? You're not burying, we all have electronics we try to hide. Right. We don't want to see. You don't want to hide the antenna because the more it's out there, the better signal you're gonna get. And one thing I encourage you to do, get them home, because remember, you're getting two of them, the paper thin and the picture frame, and play with it a little bit. Because you're gonna notice, like I played with mine a little bit, and one day I had 12 channels. The next day, I had 45. Just depending on the placement.
I moved it to a window, and you can't see it because I just put it in the corner of the window, and my reception doubled, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh. And by the way, the picture is crystal clear. You know, you think it's not like when you have the antenna and, you know, the old-fashioned wire antenna and you move it around and you see the picture. The picture was, because those cable signals have to be out there.
Well, actually, what you say is...
legally, they have to be out there.
The broadcast signal does legally have to be out there. Because what happens if the cable goes out or the satellite goes down? We still need the news and all that stuff. So you're going to be taken care of. And you talked about the clarity. Broadcast signals don't have to be compressed for cable. Your cable has to accommodate 200-something channels, so they have to make it really tight, really dense, so you don't get as clear a picture. And this is what happens. Like right over here, I want to watch it's Sunday morning, I want to watch local Sunday broadcasts. I have local Sunday channels because I'm using my antenna, not the cable box, not my streaming system. Because again, we love our streaming system, but guess what? Netflix doesn't have my local weather or my local news. This will give me that option. This first time we've had Antop in here, first time we've had the picture frame, this is why I encourage you, get them home, play with them. If you don't get a lot of signals, you can always send it back with the extended holiday return policy, but it's also an amazing gift because they come individually boxed. I'm gonna come over to that table over there.
And we'll show everybody what you get, but here's what I'll tell you. Bill, this is brand new. We only brought in 2,000. They're going very, very fast because people realize I can take any TV and I can get reception now, and brilliant reception. I was wondering why the clarity was so good, and you just explained it because of they're not compressed. They're not compressed down to fill a bunch of channels into, basically 10 pounds of stuff into a 5-pound bag. So you get crystal clear signals. So when you order, you have your choice. The picture frame is the stronger antenna that does the 50 mile, because this is a powered antenna.
Correct.
So this one will go 50 miles. You also get the black, but your choice of the frame is either a white border or black border.
Correct.
They come in 2 separate boxes. So when you order this, I would say use the stronger one for the TV that you're going to be watching more. So, so if you want to cut the thing with cable, you can. By the way, Bill and I have a cable-free TV coming up too. We have our Roku host pick TV coming up next, so we've got lots of fun things, and you can utilize that with this as well.
And realize the coverage and the options that you get. 30 miles of range. That's the broadcast signal 30 miles out with the paper thin. This is great for someone in an RV or on a boat, and they don't want to have cable. They can have cable, but they can still get a signal. With our picture frame antenna, it's actually, it powers up, you plug it in, gives you 40 range to 50 range, or 50 miles in range, because I want to show you how this works. There's actually this pass-through right here, and what this allows you to do, it allows you to even kick up the signal. So maybe you don't need the pass-through, but all of a sudden, what this smart bypass, you power it up, it can extend out to 50 miles in terms of range. I mean, if you're stuck between those 2 media markets out in the country, you could be pulling from, Atlanta and Memphis, or you could be pulling from right down here, Tampa and Orlando, and getting local news, local options, yet still you're getting broadcast quality signal. And at the end of the day, it looks good. This is what Antop did. They really wanted, us to be connected, but they didn't want ugly electronics, so they allowed us to drop in a picture, a 4x6 picture, of family and friends. But this 2-pack, maybe one's a gift, maybe one's for you, but really, you gotta get home the antenna. We had a great caller who called in with another antenna, actually, but she was like, I was leery about cutting the cable, so then she went streaming, she realized she was watching a lot of streaming. And then she was leery about, going full no cable.
Right.
And then she got an antenna and saw the options and the channels, and she wasn't without. So it's a baby step, but you need to get this home.
They charge you I don't know what they charge anymore for the extra cable box to put in another room, but it's a monthly thing. It costs you a couple $100 a year to add the extra cable box, right? I think it's like 15 or 20 bucks for an extra box. You pay that twice and you own this, and you can get that cable in any room. Now, maybe you're not going to use this for your main TV because you want to get all those crazy channels. That's fine. Listen, I got Roku, so you don't even need that. You get this in Roku, you're getting the local channels and the Roku channels as well. It's a great deal. So when we've got a Roku TV coming up in just a bit, but these are going very fast. You can see already 300 is spoken for. Aaron, what do I have? About 1,500 total left. So I think people are getting the fact that, I have 2 extra TVs and I never watch them because I don't want to put cable boxes in there. All you do is, and every TV that you buy now, or you bought in the last 10 years or even more, has the little, there's a little coaxial bit in there, and it says antenna. And then there's one that says cable. You plug this into the one that says antenna, not the one that says cable, and you'll be amazed how quickly you get that reception. And then move it around a little bit. To adjust your picture. And the thing is, so we're doing this without cable.
Exactly, without cable. And it's my local news, it's my Sunday morning broadcast, it's HSN if you want. But what you gotta do is you gotta get the antennas home and play with them. See the signals, see what you're getting for free, and be amazed. Because yes, you can do it in the master bedroom, and you can have this one in front of the main TV that everyone sits in front of. It doesn't look ugly, which is important too, because we want you to use the signal, long cable, so you can really get it far enough away to find that premium spot. And you see how paper thin this is, so it's easy to hide. I believe it's paintable and everything as well, so you really can just make this blend in. And this is just one antenna, 30 miles in range with the paper thin. The picture frame antenna has that active bypass. So that means you plug it in, and then all of a sudden you have the ability to go from 40 miles to 50 miles. And look at how cute and fun this is. Put in the picture frame of the kids. It's not big, ugly electronics. But all of a sudden, this is giving you options. And every home and every environment's gonna operate a little differently with an antenna signal. If you're stuck in a valley, it might be a few less. If you're on a mountaintop, you might get a lot more. But you gotta get it home and see what you don't have to pay for, which is awesome, and how it's local. So you plug it in, you get the range, you find the sweet spot, and all of a sudden, you're realizing, this has been out here for how many years and I have not needed to pay for it? That's what's really exciting about getting antenna technology home. And it's a goof-proof purchase because yes, you can send it back if you don't like the broadcast signal or clarity, but look at just the options that are out there.
And it depends where you live. Obviously you live in the mountains and all that stuff, and you have a tough time getting a signal. You're gonna have to get this thing, move it up in the wall a little bit on the top. I put mine because I had mine on a wall when I moved it to the window. and I just put it underneath the shade. You don't even see it.
Yep.
They like doubled the number of channels that I got, but I was amazed that I was getting all my local broadcast news channels. I was getting the local big affiliates, so I was getting football channels, all that, and I'm not paying 1 penny. By the way, I haven't said it yet, but you don't pay anything for this after you own it.
No.
There's no fee.
No rental fee.
No.
Just enjoy it. Oh,
Yeah.
we got our Sunday morning cartoons. We just went to church. I mean, we have everything from news to local stuff, and it's via the antenna signal. Antop's made it attractive because it allows you to do the picture frame. It gives us 50 miles in range in terms of that bypass. Oh, and then we threw in another one for maybe the guest room, or grandma's gonna be this Christmas or holiday season, or maybe that boater or the person on the RV, yet it's wafer thin, yet look at all the options that you get for free. Just get it home and play with it and be amazed with, I mean, remember back in the day, we all had the bunny ears because we wanted that great signal, and then we went cable.
This one
They've
here,
made us pay
and don't
for it.
forget the powered one, this is actually a powered unit. You plug this in, it gives you an incredible signal, and this is the one that's also a picture frame, so nobody knows that it's an antenna.
No.
They're like, oh, there's a picture over there by the TV.
It's not like, it doesn't even have this stuff anymore.
No, it doesn't have the rabbit ears on it. All right, we're crazy busy. I only have a few hundred left in either, but when you order, remember, you get both. You get two boxes. One is the 30-mile range antenna, so maybe put that on the, in the spare room somewhere else, and then maybe put this one either in your main room if you're cutting the cord with cable, or in your TV, in your bedroom, where you want to get better reception. It's a great deal. By the way, if you get an HSN credit card, start with that one first, and it's your first time, you get $20 off. That would make this $19.95. There it is. Thank you so much. Lovely, Aaron. And we also have HSN gift cards. So if you're like a total, you snoozed on somebody and you're like, oh no, I forgot to get you a gift.
What did you say, lazy? If you're lazy?
Yeah, if you're some lazy person and you forget, and you just, your mind goes. Well, you can get somebody a gift last minute because you can order these cards all the way up until the Christmas Eve at 10 a.m. and folks will get them on Christmas Day, 12/25. So you're good to go. All right, hey, we are really excited. And why, you ask me? Well, we've got a world premiere event. Iconic superstar Diana Ross will be here live with the launch of her Diamond Diana Fragrance Today special. One of the most accomplished and recognizable artists of all time, Ms. Ross, is sharing her very personal new fragrance exclusively with our HSN customers. So join us. Style, but her amazing essence to this next chapter of her incredible career. That's Tuesday, December 5th at midnight. Do not miss out on that. All right, we're gonna step away for a sec, but we got lots of great stuff coming when we return, so stick around. More holiday stuff to come. Be right back.